Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Galactic Star Guardians of Terra Nova Gaia. Today our Earth Angelics of the 144 experienced another massive shift in consciousness as we walk in between worlds. We have experienced over 16 hours of blackout on the Schumann charts today. This is the void energy of 0 point coming in through the sacred space of our inner peace. As the higher energies continue to flood into this realm from the great central sun, all is in preparation for this coming powerful equinox portal on March 20th through the 21st and the Heavens Cross Gateway on the 22nd. These alignments will further assist Gaia and all her children of the sun in the final phases of the great ascension process. You may be experiencing much pressure today in the sacrum, sacral chakra, and tailbone at the base of the spine. This is part of our core activation in the root chakras. You may feel the intensity down through your glutes, legs, and out the soles of your feet. This is basically to keep you anchored into Pachamama as we rise up. The seat of our soul is grounded into Gaia. She keeps us awake and aware as we transcend through our initiations and transfigurations. Continue to breathe through your experiences. Allow the energies, thoughts, and feelings to flow through you without resistance. We achieve this through acceptance, forgiveness, and allowance. We allow the Holy Spirit to work her light through our sacred vessels, our avatars of consciousness. With the love and truth of the Almighty One, we live our divine missions empowered in the sacred union both within and without. We live our passions on the path with heart. The Great Spirit now releases you from all ignorance programs and projections, so you may live in the truth and the peace of the eternal bliss consciousness. The way in is through the love of our I Am presence. We call Buddha mind or pure awareness our true nature. We resolve all things perfectly in this original unborn Buddha mind of pure awareness. We are absolved of all discordant energies in the self-realization of our sacred self at one with God, Source Creator, the Great Mystery. You manifest your spirit into this realm in a physical vessel to assist Gaia, Mother Earth, and all her children of the sun in this great ascension process. Together we now rise and walk each other home to the kingdom of heaven within, to transform this field of consciousness to the paradise she has always evolved to be. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a powerful invocation to the violet flame. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 18 degrees, 17 minutes Libra. The sun is at 19 degrees, 14 minutes Pisces. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 20 degrees Pisces. A table set for an evening meal. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 19 degrees Libra. A gang of robbers in hiding. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And now for a very special excerpt from Divine Brother of the Light Paramahansa Yogananda of Kriya Yoga about his guru Swami Sri Yukteswar. Paramahansa Yogananda was the Kriya Yoga master that brought Hinduism and Kriya Yoga to the West, to the Western nations from the East. And on this day, March 9th, 1936, is when beloved Sri Yukteswar attained Mahasamadhi and ascended from this realm. Sri Yukteswar and I share the same solar portal. We both came into this realm on May 10th, which is the portal of the Divine Feminine, Mother Goddess energies. So I have a very deep connection to our beloved lineage of Kriya Yoga and Paramahansa Yogananda and Sri Yukteswar. This is titled The Lion Has Left His Cage, March 9th, 1936. Great souls are more than human. They have such divinity. In a letter from Paramahansa Yogananda to Rajarsi Janakananda, dated March 17th, 1936, written in Ranchi, just 9 days after Sri Yukteswar left his body, we hear the pain and humanness in his expression, the tremendous love and sense of loss he was feeling. On March 9th, 7 p.m., our Sri Yukteswar left his body, and about that time he intimated to me of his departure. Also on the train I saw 2 tunnels of light and his astral self telling me of his departure. Though since his departure I've been seeing him all of the time, practically. Still it is a great, great shock that I won't ever be able to show you. And Mount Washington devotees, Swami Sri Yukteswarji in body. He had told me if I live through March, Bengali, Chaitra month, I will live longer. When I had asked him to see an American lady from California, he replied, "Won't see her now, nor anyone else in this life." I know there would have been a great battle if I was present at the time of his passing. I wrote a letter to him asking him not to give up his body, but the people through whom I sent it did not read it to him. Guruji was slightly feverish for 5 days. His fever left in the end, and while his body seemed perfectly well, he left in samadhi. So we dedicate today's transmissions to our beloved Sri Yukteswar, the great lion of the kingdom of God, of Kriya Yoga. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster, massive death plus rebirth cycles happening as we re-encode this planet with pure crystalline love, divine blueprints, from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Roberto Nunez, your spirit guides are communicating with you. The calling is getting louder. The time has come. It's been going through the prep and now it's ready. 11-11-111-222-333-444-555. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Joe Hement, Aries is the first sign, and so now it begins. For some time I have been receiving that March 23rd will be very significant, a shift date. Today I asked what might unfold and was shown a rainbow-colored fence accompanied by the words frequency fence floating through skies filled with light. Next I heard the angelic realm's descent. So I asked how this will feel for those attuned, absolute support, being cherished. You will be alive to this world in ways you have never known. A beautiful vision appeared of people wandering in nature in wonderment, their frequency building and building, which I heard will raise the frequency for all. And I was shown again the rainbow fence, understanding it will somehow maintain the high frequency here, and I understand that frequency fences have been used in negative ways in the past, but this is some sort of override to that system. You are not indebted, you are free. You must learn now to live in love. Aries is the first sign, and so now it begins. The meek shall inherit, the earth is primed. And if you look up the word primed, it means ready in body and mind. How blessed we are. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Rick Jewers, you are currently in an unprecedented period of heightened manifestation. This is the opportune time to focus on positive thoughts, as well as positive futuristic goals and outcomes in alignment for all. Your manifestation abilities work stronger and have more effect when manifesting from the place of service to others. You are encouraged once again to make available, as well as further develop, this ability. the physical appearances of your multidimensional ships in this reality and close to the surface of the planet to be seen by others. You are now in a heightened energetic environment to enhance creation and the Ascension timeline. Love and light, Rick Jewers. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray. The diamond light is gaining strength, and many are feeling it. It affects us each uniquely. Be easy on yourself and do not bring fear into anything you may be experiencing. It is likely that some are beginning to, if not continually feeling, various forms of pressure. Know that this is not some sort of personal emergency. It is just our physical, mental, or emotional response to what our being is experiencing. Please breathe through it all with as much ease as you can. Of course, listen to your body. For some, getting physical support and healing may be necessary. Please listen fully to your inner guidance. For some, it may be helpful to meditate if you are able. Soak in the waters. Do some coloring, sleep, and if you are aware of thoughts and feelings rising within you, commune with your heart. You may find journaling particularly supportive in assisting with release and inner clarity as well. We are all traversing these evolutionary times together, beloveds, and you are not alone. Please know that you are so very loved and you are held in peace and grace. Be easy and be lovingly kind to yourself and all aspects of you that arise. If there is a flood of anger or negativity, let it reveal itself and allow it to dissolve. Be a loving and compassionate witness and remain detached. It will dissipate and dissolve naturally if you allow it. I am holding you each in my heart with prayers of love and gratitude, and the knowing that all is truly well, and all is unfolding beautifully in divine timing. One heart, one world, one love, one. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. From Divine Sister of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth. The energetics of these portals are surely getting more pronounced, or is it that we have increased sensitivity? Today the energy is felt so still in a surreal way. It feels as if normal transitions were stopped to make way for something huge, with even the air feeling taut and pensive. Dusk was quiet and almost airy, with a sense of something about to come flooding in. In these moments it felt as though the whole world was tuning in and would, in their aroused anticipation, literally hear the drop of a single pin. Currently it is now full on, with high-pitched vibration pelting at the ears, mouth, and heart areas, and a strong vibrational current running throughout the body. Perhaps this will bring the ability to speak a new truth or channel higher frequencies through words. This portal is a 4-day event, with the main player being the 23-2-23 benchmark. So far it seems to shout loud and clear about the distance we have already come from the disconnect of the old era at the end of 2022. These energies are likely to affect the physical body, possibly through the pain body activation coming from the nervous system reacting to sensing something new. As it builds, be sure to use all your tools to remain calm and keep your own agendas of mind, body, and spirit in alignment. Today I have been shown how many lightworkers are acting as frequency holders to allow for the ascension of the more newly awakened and awakening individuals. If this is you, you may not feel up to doing much at this time and will find bodily aches or heaviness speak to you of the immense work you are undertaking in other levels of your functioning. I see many holding the doors to this portal open in order to secure a safe passage and speedy energetic charging of those who need it most. This is a most loving and devoted path. Recently I've been contacted by individuals suffering chronic conditions who have voiced to me their own experience as frequency holders or gatekeepers. Sensitive children may show sudden bursts of activation, but may also need watchful emotional guidance, especially across the night times as they settle to rest. Sleep disturbance might be a factor, as will piercing high pressure within the ears and head. This could also be followed by bouts of fatigue as energies drop back into normal range. Feeling fluey is another sign. Today I've been hearing new revelations on the angelic agenda, which I hope to reveal as is appropriate. Those of you who have heard my story will already know that we are hurtling through the heart of the Divine Mother to be directed to the heart of the Golden Age. And although that may not be physically possible within our current living lifetime, it most certainly is possible as an afterlife experience for any or all of us that desire it. For now, let us be content to journey through our own hearts and attempt to readdress the balance of universal laws through truly loving our own self. That will be a legacy and a great gift to our own descendants for thousands of years to come. The intense purging and release work undertaken in recent weeks allows us to lift higher than ever, and we feel our light body rushing to reach back to Source, so we are in no doubt of the response to a call. With this set in motion, have no doubt or fear that it is absolutely right and perfectly guided to head into the unknown. From Kirsty Elizabeth. From Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, the intensity of this month continues with another planetary event on March 12th, Jupiter conjunct Chiron, that will create a healing portal for all who are in need of restoration. March offers us a wonderful opportunity for healing and clearing all that represents an impediment to our personal evolution. Jupiter with Chiron, both in Aries, together with this month of March, is gradually introducing us into the next integration phase in April, with the coming of the first solar eclipse in Aries of the year. March provides us with the healing energies required for us to prepare ourselves and our bodies at all levels so we can move into the next phase of integration and stabilization. Jupiter is a planet whose main essence expands everything it touches. Jupiter reunited with Chiron expands its healing essence, offering us a unique opportunity to scan our bodies so we can know what is in need of healing and clearing before we can continue descending new frequencies, anchoring them into our bodies. Jupiter and Chiron in Aries reminds us of the courage to look at our wounds, embrace our shadows, and be empowered to embrace pain as our best teacher. It is precisely when we look at what hurts us and integrate its lessons that we can let it go, grow, evolving and keeping what we learn. Wounds only debilitate us when we hide them, when we allow them to grow inside ourselves, for when we face them and retrieve the lost soul fragments of our soul, we finally become whole again, and hence, aligned with our divinity, understanding from a higher perspective what we have experienced in our dual plane. This is a very powerful month to work on the rehabilitation of our DNA, clearing eons of distortions, genetic inherited patterns that are not ours to repeat, and above all, after this initial step, activating the dormant DNA layers that are ready to be reconnected. For all we wish to know is already within. We just have to prepare our bodies through conscious healing to reactivate this wisdom and power within us, retrieving all the knowledge and abilities that were disconnected. Those who are of a Essene lineage will benefit from these energies greatly, removing implants and imprints, and beginning to restore their unique Essene Cathar coding to be able to move into their planetary mission. For it is now, for the first time in our human history, that almost all the Earth's structures are being restored, which signifies as well the restoration of our own connection with our planet and with all the dimensions. We are in a miraculous portal to heal and move forward in our personal soul path. When we are ready to confront all that we have been denying, clear fears, victimhood programs, and retrieve our sovereignty, we find the infinite possibilities out there for us to pursue our soul desires and purpose. It is in our hands to be devoted to transcending all that impedes us, to retrieve our power, and stepping gracefully and bravely into who we truly are, sovereign creators of our own human experience. I wish you a healing and restorative passage, beloveds. Within infinite love, Natalia Alba from StarseedSoul.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. Transition. We are in the process of transcending duality as our consciousness levels rise in order to fully embrace unity consciousness and deep knowing that you are another me and I am another you. And it is as one that we co-create the new golden age. The old divisions, the old judgments, the old shame, blame, and guilt, the old separation and alienation have no place in the new earth. In the next few weeks and months, so much of the old duality and darkness will surface in some form or another, as the heavenly spotlights are being turned on full blast. Light reveals all, so do not be surprised when all the old things now surface which have been hidden and suppressed for so long. This includes the old wounds, the old things within yourself which need to be finally let go of, forgiven, and loved into wholeness once more, within yourself and others. The great collapse is here, the collapse of the old systems, the old governance, the old regimes, the old programming, the old ways of life and living. All need to now collapse so that the new can be born and blossom into the fullness of its true being, with love and unity. To me, these last few weeks were in a sense of deepening of my insights and understanding of what is now happening on all fronts. All of which is indeed happening, always leads me back to myself and what I have not loved and owned within myself, and more than this, to a deepening of my realization that in truth the outcome is already there. It is just a matter of now, step by step, allowing myself to be transfigured as the deepest truth within reveals itself through the divine within. With it comes a great sense of peace that all is well. Nothing is missing. The seeming chaos and collapse, the seeming desperate attempts by those whose time has come to finally kiss their old ways goodbye forever, as they desperately are trying to plug the holes appearing, and then are finding that the holes are widening as all crumbles and collapses. This is perfect, it needs to be. Staying anchored deeply within, the divine light, divine love, divine power, and divine wisdom is so essential to be centered in the light, in unconditional love and inner peace, no matter what is happening in and around us. To be the observer and not get entangled and pulled into the chaos. The still point lies within. To keep the heart open no matter what, let our daily prayer be that our hearts open more and more, as we master ever greater levels of love and being loved, and becoming acts of love, in whatever way we are being called to do so. There is such hidden beauty within all this as well, the love. We just need to learn to see with the eyes of the soul and embrace the infinity alive within all of us, and allow ourselves to be centered within the eternal eye of the storm, which holds the sacred stillness within its core. What a time to be alive on planet Earth, and to experience and to witness all of this. Indeed, this is why we are here. And may every word here speak into the depths of your hearts and souls and ignite the deep knowing, the infinite, all-abiding love and stillness within. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144, God Code. More spiritual lessons are coming to a karmic closure. Today it is about clearing the dominant masculine relationships that created emotional trauma and heartbreak. A portal has opened through the solar codes to go through and recover our power and optimism from these people. The evolved divine masculine Christ is here and is calling divine feminine to him. Answer the call and go forward into this new world. Doing so will heal the heartbreak and dissolve the past pain. Successfully, you will rapture into a new frequency that will attract healthy, loving, mature, evolved relationships, including divine union. In Jesus Christus' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn. From 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Alex Miles. Jupiter and Chiron align in a rare astrological alignment between March 9 through 15, unlocking a potent healing portal. Those who are highly sensitive to energy will feel it most intensely at the peak of the conjunction on March 12th. This cosmic window allows access to a deeper level of awareness and understanding, and highlights our deep-seated and repressed pain and trauma. This is at a time for healing old wounds and being liberated from patterns and beliefs that limit our growth and well-being. The movement of celestial bodies can have a major impact on both the energy of the universe and our own personal energy. The positioning of planets coincides with times of greater healing, growth, and transformation, and are known to powerfully affect our subconscious and conscious mind, influencing our moods, emotions, and behaviors. The Jupiter-Chiron conjunction has likely been felt as a buildup of energy or intensity since February 23, 2023. With these two energies growing closer, we may notice our unhealed emotional wounds being activated as they are brought to the surface for healing. From empathplanet.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury conjunct asteroid Panacea in Pisces on the Sabian symbol, men traveling a narrow path seeking illumination. The path to enlightenment begins here. It begins with a kind thought, a quiet, I forgive in the middle of the night. It's about relaxing where once tight muscles screamed against reality. Illumination begins with accepting the reality as it is, and yet knowing it is impermanent, knowing that the soul is immortal, knowing that there are invisible worlds bordering ours. Fingers press on the ethereal windows, soft spirit smiles. Love pours through the veil. You are loved throughout and beyond time. Love is your essential nature, the thread linking heaven and earth. Panacea's name means heal all. It can be overwhelming to think, how can I heal all this? So much is wrong, so much cannot be changed, so much pain. You don't have to heal everyone or everything. Focus on yourself and those you touch. The people who cross your path, a smile for the service checkout person, some seeds for a hungry pigeon, water for koalas, a conversation with an elderly neighbor. Compassion is a choice. Unconditional love is a choice. Kindness is a choice. Enlightenment begins within by walking the path of light. Choose to heal one soul at a time. Start where you are. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 35, Blue Solar Eagle. The number 9 is called solar, and its keywords are realizing, intention, and pulse. The 9th day of a wave spell is always intense. There is a lot of power in that number, and people born on solar days are really good at getting what they want. Today, whatever your intention is, make sure it's the right thing for you. Just because it's easy to get doesn't mean you need it. If you are discerning, however, in what you pursue today, this number really packs a punch and can help you succeed in your endeavors. Today is Blue Eagle, and the keywords associated with it are creativity, mind, and vision. The Blue Eagle sees things from a higher perspective and uses creativity to solve problems. They are also powerful predators and can take what they desire with ease. The combination of number and day makes for a very interesting scenario. Today provides the perfect opportunity to swoop down and grab what you want, so make sure your intentions are good and no one becomes your prey. Be responsible with this power today is the message here. The eagle, when it has this much intention, is a force to be reckoned with. Take advantage of this viewpoint eagle offers you today so you can see clearly what there is up for grabs. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Solar Eagle, 9 Main, Keen 35, 9th of March 2023. Pulsing Vision, 9-3-2023 equal 937 equal 910 equal 91 equal 10 equal 1. 1010 Manifestation Portal, 1-1 New Beginnings. 9 through 1, Omega through Alpha, endings and new beginnings. 9th of March and 9 solar tone equal 9-9 destiny portal. Day codes 9 completion, destiny, endings, grace, mission, humanity. 10 manifestation, authority, power, leader. 1 new beginnings, original, leader, independent, unique. Month year codes. 3 Holy Trinity, creativity, joy, happiness. 7 spiritual test, initiation, solitude, magic, mystic, magician. 10 1 20 the awakening, clear vision. 23 royal star of the lion, strength, protection, support. Keen 35 equal 8 infinity, abundance, source flow. A divinely magical envisioning day to find solutions, as now we can see the whole picture. The solar eagle is flying ahead and opening a planetary gateway through this heavenly passage to a 20-day window of awakening and creating the big vision. Great revelations will surface when the blue electric eagle drops a bombshell on the 29th of March 2023. Stay tuned. Day 9 in the blue hand wave spell, where we realize healing through our capacity to trust the bigger picture. The energy is very spiritual today, and coupled with the visionary eagle and magical monkey, we have an opportunity to hold the vision for great success and accomplishment. A beautiful combo on this potent Virgo full moon. And we can now see the finish line. We know that we have accomplished our mission of healing our planet and liberating her from darkness. Tone of creation, solar tone 9 in the spiritual realm. Action, realizing power to pulse, essence, intention. The 9th day of the blue hand wave spell is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience, and we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization, visualizing what we want to manifest and pulsing that intention from our heart assists us in making our dreams come true. You are the humanitarian whose dreams unfold the larger pattern of our new world. Today we are pulsing double magic to manifest our greatest vision on a 1010 double manifestation code. What powerful vision are you pulsing into reality? Today we need to trust that what we see is possible. Believe it and you will achieve it. Today's question is, what is the greatest and most creative picture we can envision for our planet? Am I pulsing this great vision into reality? Divine blessings for our journey to realizing our greatest and best life possible on this earth plane. It is time to soar in clear blue solar skies. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 35, Blue Solar Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to create, realizing mind. I seal the output of vision. With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of magic. And on this powerful magical day of manifestations, transformations, and activations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Mariana Buriana, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Brothor of the Light, Aaron Flovinston, for another donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Brothor. We appreciate you and your continued support, and We appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so thank you all very much. We're very grateful for you all. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful invocation from Divine Sister of the Light, Meru Fitter. Invocation to the Violet Flame, Mantle of Violet Fire. From the Lord God of my being, I am that I am. I call to beloved Saint Germain and your legions of cosmic violet flame angels to come forth, to infuse and saturate my being with all activities of the sacred fire, especially the violet flame of transmutation and freedom. Clothe me with your cosmic mantle of violet fire of transmutation, healing, freedom, diplomacy, and the science of true alchemy. Dissolve and consume from my being all that does not reflect perfect love and harmony. Through mercy's flame, transmute all errors of the past and barriers to my ascension. Protect the youth of this world in an aura of violet flame. With much gratitude I ask this to be manifest in God's holy name, and so be it, beloved I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and relaxing weekend ahead as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.